So DC's newest initiative, All In, has been going on since October. As the title and thumbnail imply, I will only really be focusing on Batman, or at least just the main three. So that's Batman by Chip Zdarsky and whoever the other artists are. Detective Comics by Tom Taylor and Michael Nin, and then finally Batman and Robin by Philip Kennedy Johnson and Javier Fernandez. I will just be kind of giving my thoughts and rambling on about them, so there's not really any cohesion. I won't really be going in order. I'll probably leave time stamps if you want to kind of skip around or see which one I like the best. Oh, and the issues I'll be discussing are Batman 153 through 155, Detective 1090 through 1091, and then Batman Robin 14 through 16. Quick warning, I will be spoiling aspects of the book, at least what's been revealed so far. Let's get into it. Batman's my least favorite. So all three of these titles are murder mysteries or mysteries of some sort. And the the main Batman book is just been my least favorite. I was actually excited when the story was announced back in like July, I think it was. But I don't know, man. It's just been really uninteresting. Some positives. I really like the dynamic between Gordon and Bruce. I think the three artists so far, Jimenez. I'm not even gonna attempt to pronounce that. I'll throw it up. And then Jorge Fornes. All three of them have just been really good so far. I think Tony S. Daniel is next, and then it's back to Jimenez. So that'll be exciting. But just the actual murder of it's just uninteresting. Okay, so with I could be I'm either misremembering something or just I'm not fully sure. But basically, the mayor of Gotham was mysteriously killed. Batman's trying to figure out who did it. I think it was revealed that Gordon was the person who killed him, but he might also not be. It could be he was controlled by the Riddler, and that's who did it. We'll probably figure. I'm sure there's still another two issues. The Riddler has something to do with it. The Court of Owls has something to do with it, and it's all that. I think Vandal Savage might also have something to do with it because I think he was threatening to fire or change Vandal Savage. But a lot of the evidence points to Gordon. He had an affair with the mayor's wife. He wanted to be commissioner again. He didn't actually like the mayor. It's just a lot of the evidence points to him being it. But his glasses were like laced with technology or something, and the Riddler is behind it. So we'll see. We'll find out. And Commander Star. So he's this new villain or antagonist. And so far, he has done absolutely nothing. He shows up, disappears for a little bit, shows up for a little bit, and he's just done nothing. That's just it. All right, and the Court of Owls something to do with this. I haven't really been enjoying the series since issue 135, and I think that kind of sucks. I was excited after the Batman of Gotham because I thought we might actually get more to its standard status quo Batman story, but we haven't. And now Zdarsky is leaving, so we'll see what happens with this story. But I mean, so far, I've just not really liked it. When Tom Zero was announced to be taking over Detective Comics, I was hesitant. I wasn't excited for his run for a lot of reasons. I haven't heard very good things about his Nightwing run. And everything I've heard about his Son of Kal-El series just gave me the impression that he was going to make Batman or write Batman in a way that he would do more good if he just gave up all of his money and didn't beat up poor people dressed like a bat. Two issues in, he hasn't done that. And I've just been impressed with it. I think it's been a decent little mystery. I'm curious to see how Thomas Wayne fits into all of this. I'm curious to see who this new killer is and a lot of the new characters and how they all fit into this grand scheme. Another thing I was worried about when this run was first announced was it was talking about going back into Batman's past and the death of the Waynes. I thought it was going to be one of those they were making the death of the Waynes or the Waynes corrupt and all that. But no, it's not much, and it's definitely the bare minimum for a Batman story, but yeah, I think it's just been pretty decent. I like that Thomas Wayne isn't being made more corrupt and that the Hippocratic Oath might actually be what led to his downfall. It's just kind of been interesting. However, I have a complaint. So either the run or the story. is going to go into the fact that Batman is getting old and that he's slowing down. He was too slow to save a criminal, and during like a truck escape or something, he tears his knee, or like I think a ligament in his knee, and now he's taking some sort of de-aging drug or something like that, and it's being brought. He doesn't he feels a little bit younger. I'm assuming it'll be a that kind of throughout the story. It probably makes him more aggressive, and he has to stop taking it. That is my theory. He's probably gonna stop taking this halfway through the series or halfway through the story. But I don't know. I think Taylor's a pretty good voice for Batman. Oh, and Michael Hinian's art is really, really good. I think the coloring on it is also really good. I like the greens and the teals so far. I liked his art when he was on Batman during King's Run, and I like it here. But so far, I think it's been a decent run. Now let's get to my favorite of the three. Batman and Robin by Philip Kennedy Johnson, Javier Fernandez. Everything about this run just does it for me. The dynamic between Damian and Bruce feels very natural. I like what Johnson is doing with Damian in the spot in his life where Bruce had Alfred to raise him and to navigate through the spot in his life. Damian doesn't really have that. Beginning of the story, this like little girl gets injured because he miscalculated something and now he's feeling guilty over that. And so now he doesn't want people to die for his mistakes the same way Alfred may have for Batman's, and he's starting to learn more about the Wayne side of his family rather than the Al Ghuls. So yeah, I think it's been a really good run so far. And the new villain, Memento, is just been really cool. He's this Victorian era villain or style villain, Victorian era style villain. His speech pattern's been really cool. I think the speech bubble's been really unique. And curious to know more about him. I think he's new. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he's new. And I'm assuming something happened because he's like desperate to catch, or Bruce is desperate to catch this dude to where he like threatens Crane in a story or gets really aggressive with him. So this is the one I'm most interested in. The one I'm definitely the most. About does it for me. I think the future of Batman's definitely a lot brighter. I think DC has not just the three main line, but I think Nightwing, the issue I've read of it, I thought was really good. I've enjoyed the first issue of the new Harley run, and I don't know, I think Batman's in a good spot right now. I'm sad Zdarsky's leaving, but I haven't been enjoying his run since issue 135. But Detective and Batman Robin have impressed me. I've enjoyed them the most. Let me know. Do you agree or do you disagree? Let me know in the comments below. And as a quick heads up, this will be my last video this year. At least before, and hopefully in January, I will release my favorite comics of 2024. And I wanted to get this video out first. Follow me on Blue Sky. That's where I've mostly been posting. I am also on Twitter, but I don't really like using the Twitter. But yeah, it's if you need a reason to follow me, cat pictures. I think cat pictures are always a good reason. But yeah, that's about it for me. Have a merry and safe Christmas, and I'll see you all next year. Bye bye.